So you die a lot in Modern Warfare and you have no idea why. Well, there's 10 subconscious things that you're probably doing that you have no idea about whatsoever. I'm going to show you guys those 10 things in order so you could crack them down and stop doing them immediately, because these 10 mistakes definitely ruin your experience in Modern Warfare, especially considering this game is super different from any other Call of Duty. There's so many campers in this game, there's no radar or anything like that, so there's 10 things that you're probably not just adjusting to or you're doing completely wrong, and these are mistakes that you gotta fix. Now guys, before we jump into this video, if you could drop a like before this spider crawls into your mouth while you're sleeping tonight, that is disgusting. You don't want it to happen, so make sure to drop a like and subscribe with notifications on as fast as you guys can. It literally takes a second. Just have a race with yourself and try to do it super quickly, and leave a comment down below letting me know the biggest mistake you guys make in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So every single thing I'm gonna mention on this list is probably something that everyone does. I'm sure that you guys do at least 6 of these 10. Try and figure out which ones they are, but I'm sure you guys do 6 of these 10 mistakes, and I'm gonna be honest, I do these a lot. I do a lot of these mistakes, and I do realize I'm doing them sometimes, but it's just hard to fix, and I'm trying and I'm getting a lot better, but I still do these all the time, especially number 4. That is the one I do the most. But let's start the number list at the number 1 spot, which is a reloading addiction. You probably have a reloading addiction and you don't even realize it, and it probably causes you to die a lot more than you think. So with the reloading addiction, this one's kind of annoying because you have your gun, you have 30 bullets in the magazine, you kill an enemy, it only takes 7 bullets to kill that enemy, and then you just go, you know what, I'm gonna reload. I don't feel safe with 23 bullets in my magazine. And as you're reloading, some dude just comes out of nowhere and pops you in the face, and there's nothing you could do about it, and you just reload all the damn time. Now I do this one too, I do reload all the time. It gets quite annoying, and I just can't help it. Every time I shoot, I gotta reload. I don't know what it is, I don't know why. It's just, I feel like my gun is so much weaker if I don't reload. If you guys could relate, let me know down in the comments. But let's go on to number 2, and that is sprinting around corners. This in other Call of Duties hasn't been so bad, but in this Call of Duty it's definitely a big problem, because when you're sprinting in this game, it takes a long time for the animation to stop sprinting and aim down sights, and by the time you actually stop sprinting, if you see an enemy and aim down sights, you're most likely guaranteed to be dead. And that's unfortunate, but it does happen within this game. There's always people camping, aiming down sights everywhere, so make sure instead of sprinting around corners, maybe you guys peek the corner, maybe you guys just go in slowly and stuff like that, and be aware that enemies could be literally anywhere already aiming down at that corner, because that's how people play this game for some reason. I don't get it, but stop sprinting around corners. It probably causes you to die a lot. In fact, stop sprinting in general. We should probably all just play this game crouching. I think that would probably be the best. That's a joke, but let's go on to number 3, guys. Shooting the wrong enemy, and this is one that I definitely do a lot. Shooting the wrong enemy. I'll give you guys a quick example. You're running around in the game, you're killing a bunch of people, and then you get into a situation where there's an enemy looking directly at you, and there's an enemy right near him but who is looking the other way. Because you're so excited to get that free kill, you end up shooting the guy whose back is turned against you, but the guy who's been looking at you the whole time drops you in 2 seconds. So you do get the kill, you get one of those kills, but what you should have done in that situation is shoot the guy who's already looking at you, because then by the time the other guy turns around, you have a huge chance of already knocking him out. And I mean, I do this one all the time. I always shoot the enemy that's not looking at me rather than the enemy that's looking at me, but this is a video about mistakes, so I'm gonna say the mistakes I do. Now number 4 is the one I always do, and this isn't really a mistake because I know I'm doing it, and I guess it is a mistake in the sense that I know I'm gonna die if I keep doing it, but I just get so angry I have to, and that is the fact that I always seek revenge. I'm always seeking revenge. Let's say some dude is camping. I'll give you guys an example of Shoot House, for example. Say some guy is camping on top in the little work area, the little office building. Someone is camping on top in the windows. He kills me. I go back for him. I try to sneak in through the side door. He kills me. I'm getting so mad at this point that he just keeps killing me that I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna seek that revenge over and over again. So I come in from the other door. He kills me. I come in from another one. He kills me. And he just keeps killing me over and over again because he's already camping in there, and I gotta figure out a way to push in. I try to go from the back door again. There's a claymore. Kaboom. I'm gone. And that is one that really pisses me off. And I seek revenge way too much. You guys should definitely not do that. That leads to a lot more deaths because you're just angry. You're not thinking about it. You just want to get that kill. And then when you get into that gunfight, because your head isn't there, you're gonna lose the gunfight, let's be quite honest. Going down to number 5, I'm gonna give you guys an example of this one in domination, and that is when you use your streaks at the end of the round. You get your gunship, you're super happy, you call it in, the game's over. yeah, I mean, it happens a lot. Or you call it in at the super wrong time. Like, you're playing Search and Destroy, you get some cool streaks, you have a UAV, it's your whole team versus one guy, you call in the UAV just to get that one guy. Instead of saving that UAV for the next round where you can see where all the enemies are, you guys literally wasted it for one dude. And that one, now it's kind of annoying as well. But let's go down to number 6, and that is when you're injured, you guys probably jump back into the gunfight before fully healing. Now, this is one that took me a long time to notice. I didn't even realize I was doing this one. So I would shoot at an enemy, he would shoot at me, he'd get me down to like 2 health. I might have only got him down to like 40 health. And before even thinking, I go into cover and I jump right back out trying to get him. But chances are he's already pre-aiming and looking exactly where I'm going to come from. And because I'm already so weak, it just takes 1 bullet to kill me, whereas I still need 2 or 3 bullets to kill him. And I just don't fully heal. You should always fully heal or get the heck away from that gunfight if you don't think you're going to win it. And I do this one a lot without realizing. I'm just too excited, I guess, to get that kill. Or I'm too cocky. I probably think I'm going to get it, and then I just die. So, yeah, don't be cocky. Don't be a cocky dude. Going down to number 7 on the list. We only got 4 more on this list here. And, I'm going to tell you guys number 9 is like probably a very big tip I'm going to give you. And number 9 is a good one, but let's talk about number 7 for now. And that is the fact that you're probably aiming too low. Now, this game punishes people with bad aim, which I think is not fair whatsoever, because if the higher you aim, the much more damage it does, and the headshot multiplier is like 3 times that as if you're shooting someone in the chest. So the headshots probably only takes 2 bullets to knock someone there. The chest takes like 3 bullets to kill someone. But if you start shooting at like the lower torso and the legs, you're going to be in a very, very bad situation if the enemy is shooting you chest higher and stuff like that. So always make sure that your crosshairs on the screen are at least at enemy chest height, and let your gun kick when you're shooting at people, the recoil control, let it go up and knock him in the head. Now, I'm telling you guys right now, when you shoot in this game, don't shoot the legs. That is the worst thing you can do. It does like barely any damage whatsoever, and that's kind of hard to control. You gotta just focus on shooting the chest. Just go into the game, think about it. Think that's the only thing you should think about. Shoot them in the chest, shoot them in the chest, shoot them in the chest, and you'll end up doing it, and you'll end up getting those kills a lot more than if you're shooting at someone in the legs. Because I know I do it too. I panic, I run into a gunfight, I see someone, I shoot the legs. I don't mean it, but that's the first place I start shooting, and it sucks. But let's go to number 8, and that is staying in lobbies that you have no chance in. Get the heck out of those lobbies. If you get into a lobby and you see everybody is level 155 and they're all super good and you're like a little level 50 or something like that, get out of that lobby. Everyone's going to be dropping you. You're not going to have a chance. Lobby surfing is fine as long as like this game has skill-based matchmaking. So even if you are lobby surfing, you're not going to get... This game has skill-based matchmaking, so even if you are lobby surfing, you're not going to get a much better lobby, but your chances will be better that people are more on par with you. If you get into those lobbies where everyone's so high, just surf it up, man. I don't care. I do it too. Everybody does it. You get into a lobby, you're not enjoying it, get out, man. It's okay. Don't rage quit every single game. Don't be one of those guys. But if you see you have no chance whatsoever and you're going like 3-17, get out. There's no point. You're just making it worse for your team. You're just giving the enemies kills and kill streaks and more points if you're playing objectives. So it's just not worth it. Get out of that. Going to number 9, you don't know the difference between attacking and defending, and this one is really important. This has to do with like moving around the map. So I'll give you guys an example of this one. You see 4 enemies in one building. What do? You probably rush in there like crazy. That is the wrong time to attack. You should be defending in that situation. They're not going to stay in that room forever. Wait for them to come out one by one and pop them off like that. Now, actually, it's Modern Warfare. They're probably going to stay in that room forever, but imagine they're not. Imagine these guys have a brain in their head. They're not going to stay in there forever, so just go pop them off one by one and you guys should be good. Now, to play attackingly, if you see 2 enemies in there, go ahead, try to get them out if you want to. Go do what you got to do, rush the edges of the map and stuff like that, defend areas where you think the enemies are going to be coming from, head glitch if you have to, peek corners if you have to, all that kind of stuff, and just drop the enemies. A lot of people play defensively when they should be attacking, and a lot of people play attackingly when they should be defending. But let's move on to the last one on the list, and that is number 10. Do not reload out in the open. I do this one as well. This kind of goes with number 1 with the reloading addiction. You're out in the open, you see your gun doesn't have many bullets, you just got out of a gunfight, and instead of going to cover, you start reloading where you are, out in the middle of a lane or anything like that. Enemies that come down, you're just a free kill for them. Don't be a free kill for the enemies. Heck, don't even be a kill for the enemies. Drop those people in the head every single time you got the chance. Don't reload in the open, guys. I do that all the time as well, can't deny it. But anyways, that is going to be it for the video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like on it as well. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe with those notifications turned on if you haven't done so yet, and let me know down in the comments below which actual mistakes in this video do you guys make. I'm actually super curious to see. I'm gonna tell you guys, I've probably done every single one, and that's just being honest. But yeah, my name is Nick. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.